Do you ever get frustrated with a job search? Does it ever feel completely unfair that you've been applying for month and still haven't been invited for a single interview? I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, it's a big fat yes. Otherwise, it might be that the YouTube algorithm decided to give my videos some extra love. But anyhow, feel free to skip and move on with your usual brain-rotting content at any point of time. For those of you who don't know me, and that's practically every single one of you, I'm a career coach and I provide end-to-end practical support for people who are on the lookout for a new job opportunity. And in this video, I'm breaking down most common traps that will turn your job search into an endless spiral of rejections. And trust me, if you don't catch it and fix it fast enough, it might take a huge toll on your self-esteem and make you lose all the hope of ever being able to find anything. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and believe me, this is not pretty and might take a good long while to bounce back. Alright, let's kick it off with trap number 1. The perfect CV template miracle, treating generic career advices as one ultimate silver bullet for all your challenges and problems with your job search. And assuming that if you do exactly as they say, you will be landing a job offer practically in no time. But seriously, if following 3 steps from a viral TikTok guaranteed you a 6-figure offer, I'll be filming this from my private island right now. So let's unpack a few classics.
This CV is so good, you'll be turning down interviews. So do not follow this structure unless you have a lot of time for a lot of interviews. All right, so why does it work so well? First up, we've got clear and crisp professional formatting. It's eye-catchy without being try-hard. It's not littered with logos and graphics and rubbish. It's easy to follow, loads of white space there. So a recruiter who's skimming through hundreds of CVs, this one's going to stand out. You've made their life super easy.
This resume is too good. Do not make your resume look like this unless you have time to interview 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
This is hands down the most common advice you're gonna find on social media. Just download the CV template, slap on your name, and boom, job offers galore. Look, having well-formatted, neat CV is undoubtedly good. It's a huge plus. But it's not necessarily gonna rain interviews once you change Arial to Times New Roman. I know, it's a bit more complicated, it's more technical than that. It's about application tracking systems and blah 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 blah. Everybody's talking about application tracking systems. But you don't know what kind of parameters were defined for that specific job application by that specific company. You're only assuming, but in reality you never know. Your resume needs to tell a clear, compelling story about your work experience and show how that experience prepared you for that new position that you're applying for. If the content is vague or doesn't meet the job requirements, switching templates would be like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Looks nice, but you're still sinking. Another example of that would be the so-called keyword conspiracy.
Stop tailoring your resume to every job you apply to. It is a huge waste of time. Instead, plug the job description into ChatGPT with this prompt. It's going to give you a nice list of key skills to include. Then we're going to take these key skills. We're going to add them to a key skills section in our resume. Then we're going to take the top 5 skills we added here. We're going to add them in our cover letter here. Copy and paste the most relevant bullet point related to each of the skills you add from your resume into here in the cover letter.
Here are 10 resume keywords that will make your application stand out. Evaluated, coordinated, achieved, implemented, streamlined, designed, spearheaded, projected, mentored, launched.
Everyone says, just add these few words as per the job description and the robots will love you. Almost nobody mentions that you need to work them in naturally and organically so it fits the rest of your CV, that it makes sense, it doesn't feel forced. Some of the YouTube creators are really good and are actually covering that, but those are usually more on the longer videos, not YouTube Shorts or TikToks or Instagram Reels, because then they actually take the time to explain you why keywords matter, who it benefits, how it should be structured, and in general what to watch out for. Long story short, if you happen to stumble across seemingly solid advice, please take your time to do the due diligence. Do your research and figure out if it actually works for you. Don't just pray to the algorithm. Trap number 2. The bamboozling advice buffet. This is a sneaky one. Some videos are simply so confusing that you start doubting your own judgment and common sense. 50% of the time, it's delivered in a very dramatic voice, with an intense music on the background so that you know that it's really serious and then you can trust me. The other 50% is just simply nonsense, but presented with such confidence that you somehow subconsciously start buying it anyhow. So let's break it down.
Here are the top 5 worst people to take career advice from. Number 1, career advisor.
It was probably don't do too many things at once. Like focus on one thing.
Who gave you that career advice?
A career advisor at college.
Sure, there are some bad apples out there, but there are also fantastic professionals that genuinely help people to navigate through tough career transitions. It's like having one negative experience with one bad doctor and then swearing off medicine forever. Forever. Don't do that. Just find a good one. That's all.
Number 2, family.
Do it all for the money and disregard my happiness, health, and everything else.
And who gave you that career advice?
My family.
I can't say on behalf of every family out there in the world, but I'm pretty sure a good portion of those people can have pretty valuable insights, especially if your parents are in the same industry as you are. Their advice can be gold. Don't dismiss family advice by default. You don't have to take it, but it doesn't hurt to listen.
Number 3, professor.
I wanted to be an on-stage actor. My first theater class, and my professor said, okay, all of you in here be prepared to make an average of $12,000 a year. It completely took me away from what I was passionate about, and it just put me in this mindset of I'll never be able to survive.
Same deal, some are great, some are not so much. But many actually have really, really wide networks and can connect you with good internships and job opportunities. Worth a shot, right? Yeah, okay, let's finish it.
Number 4, your friends.
I want to be a lawyer. I got into college. I failed 2 classes. A couple of my friends knew and found out, just give up, just be something else.
Number 5, society.
It is not necessary to finish school.
And who was that from?
Society in general.
So, okay, everybody's got an opinion, and people usually tend to share their opinion in the form of advice. But picture that as a buffet. You don't have to put everything on your plate. Be mindful, be critical, and take only what you need. So let's check another one.
One of the biggest factors that's afforded me the lifestyle of buying supercars, currently doing a £3 million house development for my family and myself, is the fact that we live in a world and a generation of fucking snowflakes. Everyone complains about it, but it's the biggest opportunity ever. Now, I'm not the most gifted person in the world, I'm not the most academic person in the world, but what I have got is fucking work ethic. And I always knew from school that I could outwork everyone because everyone's so fucking soft. It's like going to a rugby match and competing against or playing against a load of fraggles, young children that are scared of contact. You're going to obliterate them. The advantage is so high because everyone is now programmed not to compete, not to push hard, not to make sacrifices, to give up when things get tough. If you don't have that in you, you will win. Snowflake generation is actually the biggest advantage ever. Take advantage of it now and become super wealthy.
So you get the gist, right? No? Yeah, me neither. I have no idea. Can somebody explain in the comments what he meant? The only thing it does, it just makes me feel bad and sort of dumb for not being able to understand the key to success that he's figured out, handing it in to me, and I cannot get it. Alright, and final trap. The overthinking loop. This one is quite interesting and it's very personal. After pouring hours and hours into your CV and cover letter, you may hit a wall. You can't see your experience in any other way, and you think automatically that there's nothing left to add. And here's my advice for it. Talk it out with someone else and start listing everything you did at the company ABC, no matter how small it is. And you will be amazed how much you've accomplished that never made it onto your resume. That's true, the light bulb moments are real. So, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the video. To be honest, I have tons more prepared, lots of materials that could help you with the job hunt. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know if this video was useful for you. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one.